How's it going, everybody? My name is Matt. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, I do a lot of Miata stuff. I do Subaru stuff now. I've got a lot of stuff coming in like the next year or so, but I've been a little bit on hiatus recently. I've been travel nursing. I've been out of state a lot. Like, I don't even really, the only car I have with me is the STI, and frankly I haven't had any tools or really time to do any installs or anything like that. I'm going to try to get back to the more regular vlog content, just to update about everything. I've got some fun roads nearby, but really, like, I just haven't been able to film on them yet. So, but that's not why I'm making this video. So we're finally, I'm finally, like, I feel like the Miata is like done. It's completely done. Well, with the, I guess, exception of the fact that I need a bucket seat in the passenger side as well, just so my passengers don't fly around. But for all intents and purposes, like, performance-wise, looks-wise, everything, like, the car's done. It looks amazing. It breaks necks. It's freaking just stupid hilarious looking now. Let's do a little unveiling. Are you guys ready to finally see it? My friends know what it looks like, but I haven't actually showed full YouTube yet what it finally looks like. So let's show you guys what this car looks like. Da, 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 da. There she is. All right, guys, this is my 2006 Mazda Miata. It doesn't really resemble a normal NC generation Miata anymore. I mean, it looks aggressive as heck now. It's heckin' aggressive. So I'll go through like a little parts breakdown of what's on the car, just in case some of you don't know. Well, I mean, most of the people who watch my videos probably like will know, but yeah, anyway, let's get into it. So we've got wheels, right? I'm just gonna start there. So the wheels are 16x7 NK comp, or NK comp, I don't know how you say it, but wrapped in 225/50 16 Bridgestone RE71Rs. The tires they stick like glue. The wheels, they're really good. I like them. I needed this Watanabe style, but the unfortunate thing is they don't make them in a 16x8, so I kind of had to be okay with kind of a smaller width wheel. It is what it is. It's not my perfect situation, but these are my street wheels anyway. I have a set of 17x8s that I'll be using for track purposes. Now, one of the biggest things most of you probably have noticed in that first picture, if you've been following the channel, is that I now have a rather large wing. It's an APR GTC 300 wing with these Singular Motorsport massive end plates on it. It actually does a crap load for downforce. It's awesome. I love it. And holy crap, does it look cool on the car. Like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but just the presence this car has now with the wing is nuts. Most recently, we did a Racebred splitter. This one's designed specifically for the NC Miata, and it's hard mounted to the chassis. I can't really show you the chassis mounts, but I can kind of like, here, I'll just cut to what it looks like. But now that you've seen that, the other thing is I've got like an eBay lip just to make the splitter look and work better. Otherwise it would have had to be a lot higher and it wouldn't really made a lot of sense. We've got a carbon Miata hood. It's seen better days. I got this used, you know, clear coat's fading a little bit and cracking and whatever, but it looks rad and I don't really care. Kind of adds something to the track rat nature of the car. Coming around, you know, the wrap, some people think it's really stupid. Some people love it. It's kind of like love it or hate it sort of thing. I love it. Initial D is probably like my favorite niche in the automotive culture. It's like super JDM, but it's also, you know, kind of like more about real performance rather than like stance and stuff like that. I don't hate stance culture by any means. And at some point I think I'd like to build like a for fun stance Miata. But I just am more about like function, I guess, over form for now. This car is really made to just attack road courses, canyon roads, that sort of thing. And that's what I've built it for. Coming over here, you see my hard dog roll bar. It's the double diagonal, and I actually do have a petty bar that'll mount here and go all the way into the footwell, but we haven't mounted that yet just because I haven't even really needed it. So that's just one of those things, but it's a nice bar. It should be strong enough to withhold a rollover. It's not like the optimal for track days and stuff, because it'd be better if the rear mounts were higher up on the bar going down, but you can't really have a functional soft top that way. And I didn't really want to spend like $1,500 or $2,000 or whatever it is for a Blackbird Fabworks. So this was like kind of my middle ground. It's mostly a street car anyway. I most of the time I take this kind of on twisty roads, and I do some track days with it, and for my purposes, it's perfect. Coming around here, this is the most recent thing I've done, is this massive boom tube of a blast pipe. Like, you know, holy shit, just look at that thing. It's so big, but I love it. It's a 3-inch pipe. I just had a muffler shop literally weld on and just stick out farther, so like from the back, it just added a little bit of fun to the car to me. Today, I actually finally just got my vanity plates, Tofu. I think it works great with the back of the car. It's black, it looks cool. I've got my Crass sticker over here from my local car group. It's kind of fun. And then my Manual Gearbox Society sticker, even though now it's the wrong gear pattern because I swapped a 5-speed into the car, but it's whatever. I don't really care. Eurobeat does intensify every time I drive the car, so that was necessary. Coming inside the car, we've got an OMP Champ R racing bucket seat. We've got Crow 6-point harnesses, and I need to get another seat over there, but I just keep blanking on it and forgetting about it. We've installed a massive short throw shifter by G Racing, or Gracing, whatever you want to call it. It's actually the same shifter TJ Hunt put in his RX-7, because the 5-speed in this car, the shifter matches the 5-speed in the old Miatas and the 5-speed in the FD. So that's kind of a fun little thing. Now let's show you why the car is really exciting. So this looks like a stock engine, but it's actually a 2.5 liter engine out of a Mazda 6. It has Esslinger stage 2 cams. It revs to 70. Well, we have it rev limited at 7,300, but it can I could probably rev it to 75 relatively safely. I just don't need to. I usually shift at 7. It's always making power, and it feels good. It makes 201 wheel horsepower and 192 wheel torque, and it just feels ballsy everywhere. I mean, I've got torque for days in this car. We've got the Goodwin Racing big 1.8-inch primary runner header to basically a straight pipe. The muffler is a custom muffler that my buddy made, actually. It's got a Helmholtz chamber coming off, and it's still loud as hell. I mean, it's super loud, but it does the job of technically having a muffler. It is fully catless, so I'm kind of a dick to the environment, but I don't drive it much, and frankly, every diesel pickup creates more freaking particulates in this, so I don't really care. Moroso coolant tank, and then we've got a Moroso power steering tank as well, just for added safety. Oh, and this is like an eBay cold air intake. Comes out way down here, you can kind of see it. It's good for power. It looks cool. It is what it is, you know. I mean, you need a good intake in a tuner car, and that's what I used. So that's the car. Oh, I forgot coilovers. I have some kind of like no-name RX-8 coilovers. They're weirdly good in this car. I don't know how to show you. You can kind of see them maybe there. Yeah, there you go. So they're kind of like a hidden gem of a coilover. They're still pretty ratty, but they're holding up really well, and they actually like keep the car handling great. So it's whatever. Eventually I'll put better coilovers on it, but for now I really like it. All right, now let's get some sound clips and wrap this video up. As you can hear, it's pretty dumb loud. It sounds better in person, but it is raspy, it is ricey. It's all of that, and honestly, I kind of love that about it. I feel like a child driving this car, and that's the whole point of the car to me, is just to have a lot of fun, maybe break some necks, do some fun stuff with it, and just own a car that makes me giggle every time I drive it. That being said, thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and to those who have followed this project along the way, thanks for being there. Someday I'm gonna show you guys this car in person, and I hope you love it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay shifty.